Undisputed tension on immigration issues exists across party lines throughout the nation, including here in Iowa.
But in the last 10 years, one rural eastern Iowa city continues to prove diversity can thrive here. In this CBS 2 News special report, Gabriella Vidal takes us to West Liberty, Iowa's first Hispanic majority town, to show us how cultures blend in almost every way.
That's right, Scott and Karen. Although Iowa has actually had a pretty big increase in its population, over 100% since the start of the millennium, we're talking about West Liberty's Hispanic population. It's growing, and residents say that they credit that success to a community-wide commitment to education.
Un nombre que le puedo poner? Most people call out using Spanish because they assume that calling a Spanish restaurant you need to know Spanish.
Crystal Fernandez can't imagine going through a day in West Liberty without Spanish.
So I say el patio, and it sounds like more of a Spanish accent. And then like tables, it's usually a mix of both.
This cultural mix is intertwined in almost every corner of the city, from the music blasting through cars, imported Mexican candies and produce throughout the city's main market, to the decorations, books, and classrooms within the school district.
That was really heartwarming for me as a superintendent to see that actually in action.
West Liberty is very unique because it's more than 50% Hispanic.
And for nearly a decade, West Liberty continues to have a Hispanic majority population,
Which is unique for Iowa, for sure.
I think since the millennium, we've really had a coming out of more of a representation of our community.
Kara McFerrin is a fourth-generation Mexican-American in West Liberty and the first female Hispanic resident to be on West Liberty City Council.
I want other women in the same demographic to also feel that empowered, that they can do that too.
But as West Liberty highlights the community's value of diversity through leadership, residents say Iowa's first Hispanic majority city isn't immune to recent political tension.
I think we feel the ripple effect. Absolutely, at least on a human level.
You can find tension in this political climate anywhere if you look hard enough.
But high school principal Brenda Arthur Miller says not in her school. As the city with Iowa's first dual language program, learning two languages is as cherished as learning how to walk.
Ojos y la boca.
If someone were speaking in another language, you might take a double take, where that doesn't happen here. It's a very natural part of the community and a natural part of day-to-day life.
Un gato en el otoño? Nearly 20 years old, this program evolved from its first kindergarten classroom to teaching students in every grade level.
There's been a waiting list for that.
That is a huge blessing.
Kindergarten dual language teacher Alicia Herman says non-native English and English-speaking children seamlessly come together.
Each and every one of those kiddos in my class knows that they matter and that they're a part of the class and that our class wouldn't be the same without them. And I think that's a mindset that carries beyond our classroom walls and into our community.
But it's not just teaching students a new language that build bridges over time. It's through a city-wide effort to make sure every resident can feel like West Liberty is a place to call home.
Who was it that fought for women's rights?
Estamos aprendiendo las clases para la ciudadanía.
I think this kind of levels the playing field between some of our community members.
Much like the dual language program, this brand new citizenship and English learning course emphasizes education.
We do have a handful of students who are recent residents that are just trying to gain their citizenship as soon as they can.
Estamos estudiando ahorita los verbos regulares y los verbos irregulares.
Ruth Alvarado, a mother of 3 children in the dual language program, says she's learning to keep up with her children.
Cada vez estoy enfocándome en aprender más y más, por lo mismo que por ellos, que sé que lo necesito el idioma.
It's the same message Rogelio Roman and Omar Cardozo emphasize in learning to pass their citizenship, to make their children proud.
Ellos están muy felices de que yo esté progresando en mi queriendo ser ciudadano aquí.
Because to these residents, old and new, the warmth they feel from this program proves West Liberty is a place they'll always feel comfortable calling home.
Oh, es un privilegio tener eso.
West Liberty's citizenship course is seeking grant funding to continue to pay for people to take the test to become a naturalized citizen in West Liberty. Courses take place every Thursday with local volunteers helping residents prepare. Gabriella Vidal, CBS 2 News.